listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from TrillStatik.com. TrillStatik.com.
What it do, Trillion?
What it do?
Episode 163 of the Truth Be Told podcast. It's your boy Big UU in this thing.
Riffa in this thing.
Black Tide is in this thing, even though he doesn't introduce himself.
Ever.
Dragon Ball T is also in this thing.
Yes, you are.
She's just gonna be a innocent bystander. Shouts out to everybody. Make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel, TrillMag.com/YouTube.
Spread the word.
You can check out our first vlog that we did, where we just kind of tried to go around the city and pick up an Avengers shirt before the Avengers Endgame when it premiered on Thursday. So go check that out. I'm going to show that link in the description.
Go to TrillMatic.com/merch to go cop some Truth Be Told merchandise. You know, and it helps support the cause. So, and also go on YouTube. You already said YouTube?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well, hit the notification too, because he didn't say that. He never says that.
I didn't say that. Yeah. So, shout out to the trains out there. We appreciate all the comments and the likes and everybody listening on the different apps.
I watched the vlog.
You watched the vlog?
I did.
We got to get you in there next time.
I was one. I said, "Damn."
I feel like
I said, "This is quality material."
We should get him in there and blur him out.
We should.
That's how it should be. When he gets on the camera, he gets blurred.
You know what? Maybe we'll show Black Tie when we reach a certain amount of subscribers. You comfortable with that?
I am. You know what else is really funny?
One time. We remember, like, if we reach a certain amount, we
because
unveil Black Tie.
Right. You know what else is funny here? We'll just play a little game. I was looking. I was like, man, y'all were going to different places, walk around, all that. I was like, I could have just walked by in the background and nobody would ever have known.
That's true. That's true. Until they would have seen those clean ass J's.
Hey, look.
Then they'd be like, I think that's Black Tie.
That has to be Black Tie.
They'd be whole videos on YouTube where people like,
Truth Be Told.
break shit down.
I'm
We
going to tell
got
you why
some
this
Truth
is
Be
Black
Told
Tie.
Easter eggs. You never know.
I know, right?
Awesome.
Shouts out to the trends out there, man. We appreciate everybody.
Now we're lit.
Yeah, we're lit. Let's get down to fucking brass tacks, all right?
I'm ready.
Shit.
Avengers Endgame came out. If you haven't seen it yet, I just want to let y'all know right now. This is gonna have spoilers.
A lot of them.
So
everything.
If you don't want to hear any spoilers, go in the description of the podcast. Look for the timestamps because I always timestamp and skip past this part. Okay, for the next timestamp. All right. I feel like we should. Okay,
let me ask y'all this. I just want to ask you this before we dive in. Have you ever? I can think of maybe one example you might give me here, but has there ever been a movie?
I know which one too.
Has there ever been a movie that's had this much hype and such high expectations that you're ready to see, and then it lives up to every single one of them?
Okay. I won't say that there's been a movie that had this much hype
and then delivers on it. They found a way.
They delivered. I have a few hot takes, but they delivered.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the most part. Yeah. It was pretty strong offering.
Solid.
Pretty good wrap up.
It was solid
for Marvel. Yeah.
After it was done, I was like, I'm at peace.
Are you at peace?
I'm
you
at
feel
peace.
like they could stop Marvel movies?
I was
I'm at peace.
They could stop Marvel movies right here.
They could.
They could. And we'd say, damn it, they had a good run.
Yeah, and
we say they were the Bulls in the 90s.
They would go out on the top. They would be Barry Sanders.
They were.
Yeah.
They go out. I think it's good that I guess here we go with the spoilers. Good there was no real end credit scene because like, hey, this is it for now. You don't leave like, oh, I can't wait till they fight so and so who just popped up. And like we got the sound and that was it.
I kind of felt like they should have did just a little something.
I feel like that's their way of saying like, we're tired. Spider-Man comes out in July. Y'all got to sit down for a minute.
Right. I really want to hear Riffa's take because Riffa is a DC fan, this
Marvel fan too.
I know you're a Marvel fan, but you
short.
prefer DC over Marvel. Am I right?
Well,
I mean, you came in here with
Batman.
you came in here with DC shit on.
And I came with the Thanos shirt too.
Not on.
Yeah, because
you were like, yo, I'm gonna use this as a blanket.
Because I wore this like the other day. I was like, I'm wearing it.
I saw the DC slander online too.
Yeah, there was definitely DC slander. Yeah,
It's always gonna be.
yeah,
I mean DC slander and Marvel. Excuse me.
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
course,
seen that too. Yeah,
That's of course it's gonna be. There always is.
What'd you think, though?
There's a fight back and forth, which is pointless.
I know. It's
I'm just
iPhone
satisfied
and
with great
Samsung.
I'm satisfied with great comic movies on both ends. Like I just want them to be great and good, and let people let their vision come out, and don't like the movie studios to get in the way or involved too much to where it's like you have no idea what's going on. Now you're just trying to make a movie, your own movie. That is what I don't like. What happened to DC basically,
Right.
But I have no problem with Marvel movies and everything. Like they have low movies that weren't top notch, you know, that weren't high sellers. Like I mean, the first Thor movie probably didn't have great numbers.
I don't even think Doctor Strange had that great of numbers.
Yeah, there's some that just didn't have great numbers, but as a whole, they were fitted into the whole puzzle, you know.
Right,
and they were a piece, an essential piece, you know. And so, you know, I mean, I love how they brought it all together. They did a great job. Hats off to them. I'm not taking my hat off, but hats off to them. But no, I really enjoyed the movie. There's just like, Iron Man dies.
Oh shit!
No,
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
we just go.
I guess you just go ahead and talk about who everybody that dies.
Nah, I mean, yeah. Let's talk.
Black Widow's dead.
Gone.
Gone. She ain't coming back. They talking about a new movie of when.
Probably
A prequel?
Probably a prequel.
I don't want to see that shit.
Instead of how
Neither.
she became, she was like when she was doing her missions, and probably when Hawkeye comes and kind of helps her.
Low key falls in
changes
love?
her.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh well,
Yeah, low key kind of got like a little thing.
I don't. They definitely. Come on,
man.
Come on, man.
She out here.
You can
She's
see that tension.
She got a little bit of Hawkeye.
I
She got a little bit of
thought
Hulk.
someone was about to pop off, and you know, when they was fighting about who's gonna die.
I know. I was
said,
like,
hey, y'all.
damn. I thought, is nigga gonna tell her she love him?
That's what I thought was coming.
no, that's how great friends and like how much history they had. You know, they
got some
went on
history.
missions.
They got
back
some
in the
history.
day.
It's a different
Like he used to.
I never seen
he
a niggas joke once.
It's like in the movie, like I think the first Avenger movie, he was sent on a mission to kill her. That was like when he met her.
Right.
He was sent to kill her.
That
take
was
her
her
out.
history, yeah.
And then he just saw the good in her. And that's what she said. You're the only one who saw the good in me when it
I
wasn't.
get that,
I
but
mean, just like
they
full
also
circle.
played it like they were like okay, friendship partners or whatever. That's one thing. They didn't really play it like that. They kind of played it like two like distant lovers.
That's how y'all saw it, really?
Yes.
I saw it as she wants him to be with his family. He wants her. He knows she's a good person, and like she's changed so much. He just wanted her. You know, he's like, hey, tell my family I love them. I'm gonna do this for you.
So here's the
because
thing.
You've saved my ass in the past. I've saved your ass. Like they've gone back and forth.
This is where I kind of feel like Marvel kind of fell with that because they've never showed. I mean, like what? Yeah, there's this talk of like their relationship in the past.
Yeah,
but there's nothing there that we can see that
that's why I think
shows us.
They're gonna put that possibly in
in their movie,
in her movie that that might be around that kind of like what brought it.
That's why I can't see it as anything. I can't see it as a friendship because first of all, I didn't see nothing in the movie that warrants them as a friends.
No, it was other
in a friendly manner.
Those other movies.
You know
you got to look at all the other movies, all the other Avenger movies where they.
That's what I'm talking about.
Their duality, like when they were fighting back, Banner like.
Watch your six.
When she brought the whole like this reminds me of Budapest, and he's like, you remember Budapest completely different than I do. You know, when he said that, I mean, they're really good friends. They've been on missions. They've saved each other. That
was like 2 lines, G.
Yeah, it is 2 lines.
I have zero interest in a prequel to a dead character.
That's because they're like
I don't have any interest in it.
They're kind of like the characters. Basically, have they had their solo movies? No. There's a reason why. It's because they kind of just like the fillers of the Avengers.
They are the fillers.
They are. I mean, and now they're trying to give them some shine with like Hawkeye's getting a show. You know what I'm saying? With his family and all that shit. He's getting a show.
You coming off the bench, you don't get your own movie.
Yeah, you're getting a show.
The way it is.
They're like, you're getting a show.
but 6 man of the year.
Exactly. But definitely, but they're gonna give Black Widow an opportunity. They're gonna do that because they already went with Captain.
They too
Marvel.
little, too late.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wonder Woman took all the shine.
Right.
She got.
They should have came out with her movie like a long time ago.
They should have. They could have. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't.
I can't read your handwriting, so I just want you to know that. You wrote something on the paper. I can't read it. So I will say this though, that I think that I don't know what it was time for some people to go anyways. I thought Captain America was gonna die.
That he was gonna die?
Yeah, I was sure he was gonna die. I was sure.
Yeah.
I just knew he was gonna take a L. Because he just seemed like the type of person that I could see him sacrificing himself before anybody else. Did any of y'all cry?
Already. Did any of us cry?
Yeah. I didn't cry.
You cried?
There's people that was like, I cried. I was like, man, what?
You cried.
No.
You did, didn't you?
No. I'm a real G.
Inside, you were crying.
Right. Yeah.
No,
you got something you want to say?
I definitely didn't cry, but I definitely felt the roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Of like, that's a touching moment. But it's not like gonna be like, oh my god, like breakdown type. It's just. It was a great movie.
There was nothing about the movie that made me want to cry.
I will say
they're not Denzel Washington. They're not going to make me cry.
Look, there's a couple moments there that me and you was a little stressed.
There was
shit was not going according to plan.
This nigga, what the fuck? Okay,
they started traveling through time. They started wasting valuable materials, and then at the end, Thanos was whooping a little too much ass for not having no Infinity Stones.
Yo, there's no way that he should have been giving him that work like that.
No, not at all.
He gave him that same level of work when he had the Infinity Stones.
Because in the beginning, I was confused.
Fighting him when he was all like. Sitting down and then they three come up on him.
Yeah. I gotta say though, I'm happy with because I wasn't really sure how they were where this was gonna go because we started in the beginning. They're like, oh yeah, Captain Ball's like, oh, let's pull up on him right now. Right. So they run through the house, dude's limping, got on a white tee. Right. I was like, yo, Thanos really chilling right now. He got on a white beater. Had on some slides.
Yeah.
He chilling minding his business. And then they pull up.
This nigga was eating the McGriddle.
He was. He's minding his own business. They pull up, whoop his ass, and cut his head off. I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, that shit. Listen, I think I heard Riffa say, well, that was a good movie. That shit was like the first.
That was me. Because it's like the way Aaron was like, well,
good movie.
Great movie. Let's
head on out to the car.
Dude was all burned up.
When
I was
the
like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, they started going back and forth. Shit wasn't adding up.
Yeah.
Well,
I wasn't expecting that because I didn't. To be honest with you, as the movie was going, at no point did I guess what was going to happen.
Yeah.
At no point.
I had a few, but I know some stories that are
Yeah, but them niggas ain't been doing that shit like the source material.
They haven't, but
they've changed a lot of shit.
Yeah, they definitely changed a lot of shit. They did. They definitely changed a lot of shit. But no, there was definitely like hints at certain things may happen that, there's many people who, not necessarily do the snap, but have handled and have put on the gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? There's many people. Black Panther's done it. So it's like, once he had it, I was like, is he going to put that motherfucker on? I started thinking like, is he going to? So there's like things that I knew, like, I know Iron Man's done it. In the comic though, Nebula is the one that like snaps shit.
Right.
But so when she took it the first time, when she gets it from Hawkeye, I was just like, oh shit, because this is an evil one.
They basically had the hot potato.
Yeah.
Hot potato one.
And they kind of just play with a lot of people's emotions that know some of the comics. Like,
nigga, I was so fucking upset when Nebula's shit started going off. And Thanos was like,
gave up the whole plan.
Gave up the whole plan. I was like, what the fuck is these niggas gonna do now?
The projector came out and shit.
I was like, oh shit.
Hologram. Yeah.
I was like, the whole shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, and then she tries to go back, and then it stops her from going back, and then it's like something else, and then they catch her and shit.
Yeah.
Every time I thought they had some shit, something go wrong.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, okay, here.
Yo, when Cap seen himself, I was just like, bro, you supposed to be not
famous comic scene. Like, there's a comic scene where he fights himself. But no, I thought it was hilarious when he was all like, I could do this. I was like, yeah, I know. Like, like I fucking know because I say that shit.
He
did have me. He had some funny lines. Like he had me laughing with the "That's America's ass." Was funny.
He's like, that is America's ass.
He had me laughing in the elevator when he's like, "Hail Hydra." They're like, what?
Yeah,
right. I wasn't expecting that.
Hey, no,
I wasn't expecting.
Non-expecting thing was Thor.
Oh, Fat Thor?
Man bod Thor.
Oh, yeah.
Dad bod.
mean,
I mean, not man.
Thor got a dad bod. The woman from Doctor Strange put hands on the Hulk.
Oh, she fucking knocked him out.
She was trying to hear
himself.
none of that.
Yeah.
He's like, no, we need it. She's like, actually not. Right
Actually,
in your chest.
nigga.
Get out.
You don't get the fuck up out of here like I told your ass.
And we got to find out that they were helping during that war, like when the battle was happening.
Oh, yeah,
she was
yeah.
in there. She was actually doing shit towards like it wasn't just the Avengers. They were actually because people were like, "Where were y'all? Where were y'all during this?" They were doing their part.
Thanos he had bars.
Nah,
he did.
Thanos got
all
bars.
movie long. He had bars.
Yeah, he had bars.
He did.
Where does that bring you? Back to me.
Oh my goodness.
Bar.
Yeah.
Fucking bar.
Yeah.
He was like, you
I
were
am
just, he was like, you were
inevitable.
so unhappy with your fucking failure.
Yeah.
Look what the fuck y'all out here doing. Going through time and shit, nigga.
Yeah. So you could have just lived
Where
with
does that
it.
bring you? Back to me.
Back to me.
Damn.
That was wrong. Hey,
Just think about him a bar like, yo, y'all niggas lost so bad. You had to make a time machine.
trying to
nigga.
change things.
You had to go back in time.
Hey, and this fool also what's the other line he said where he's like, he tells them that they. Oh my god, I can't even think of it. Go ahead, just I'll remember here in a second. I just
I just want
Well, that whole last
left.
45 minutes is just bars. From Thanos, and
It's
he's
definitely bars.
He's sitting there chilling. So he got the plan from Nebula. She just snitched on everybody.
Yeah.
So he's just sitting there chilling, like, bring it to me. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then they do show up to fight. This dude gets up with the double sword. He's like,
Oh yeah, I was like, nigga, this
who
nigga didn't
wants
have the
this
weapon.
work?
Hey, what he said? Yeah, he said that that he's like I'm gonna enjoy this. Like he's like now I know what I have to do. He's like I'm gonna break down to molecule. He's like I'm gonna break it down till there's nothing. He's like, and then I'm gonna start all over. You know, like to where there's a beginning.
Oh,
people
that's
just
right.
Know stuff, and then he's like, but it'll be made out of blood.
Yeah.
He's like, you know, I don't give a fuck. He's like,
that was
I'm
one of his other
inevitable.
parts because he was talking about how the people don't appreciate how good it is because they're holding on to the memory of what was before.
Yeah.
Right,
And I was
right.
like, this man is a philosopher.
He was like, next time I do the snap, I'm gonna make sure
y'all are
that
gone.
nobody comes back
Yeah.
because this shit is done.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna enjoy destroying your stubborn planet or whatever. Because he's like, y'all motherfuckers aren't grateful.
She was like, you took everything from me. He was like, I don't even know who you are. Bars.
Scarlet Witch, yeah. Yeah. Like, but then she did return. She's like, you're gonna know.
Yeah, she returned with the Me Too movement.
Yeah. You're gonna. Oh shit, she did. Yes, she did.
Yeah, Black Tie said he got times up.
Who said that? Who said that?
So I don't think so.
Oh shit, she returned with the Me Too movement. That's
Hey,
hilarious.
But there's actually there's a squad. There's a comic that's possibly hinting at or movie
Of all the
possibly.
women?
Yeah. It's
What's it called?
the
A
A-Force.
Force?
A-Force, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a possibility that we may see one of those movies in development where all the ladies hook up. And
Well, they pulled up on him.
Yeah, everybody
ass.
pulled up on this nigga.
Oh, they were kicking ass.
kind of feel bad for him.
I think we don't
certain
appreciate
point.
how much ass that Pepper Potts was actually kicking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was putting hands on people.
I forgot.
She went back
I
to
forgot
back
that she
with-
got
she
that she
went
kind
back
of
to
got
back
turned
with
up
Iron Man.
in Iron Man 3. She got
Yeah.
turned up. I forgot
Her
about
suit
that.
is better than the other one. I said, oh, she out here. But you know who else? This was just a good moment for all the Black Panther fans. So they were showing down. They're like, okay, we've gone back and forth. Now we're really about to get it in right now. You know, they got the things opened up. Everybody come back to life.
The first door opens.
Black Panther. This man strolled in.
Yeah, you just watch
He didn't
it.
run. He didn't come flying out. He didn't jog.
It was slow too.
Dude, just strolled.
It was slow because you didn't know who he was at first. You're like,
So is he gonna be the leader next?
They said all he needed was the intro music, like in Belly.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Dude just
That would've
strolled
been
in.
perfect. Yeah.
yeah.
They should have had a real nigga score this movie, dog.
Oh, I can't. I
Hey.
can't.
You
Dr. Dre?
Hey, you definitely couldn't. You couldn't score nothing from ATL on there.
No,
See,
definitely
why
not.
we gotta do this? we don't need to compare cinematic masterpieces.
Yeah, you can't compare.
These are very different things.
No, but I thought,
But speaking of, you know how mad I was gonna be if T.I. was in this movie?
nigga, that's what I said to you. I was like, bro,
you say you was gonna leave.
because I heard that little. I said, nigga, if T.I. show up on this fucking battlefield, nigga, I'm walking out the theater. Okay,
Hey,
I do not want to see this nigga in this movie right now,
Would you be
dog.
mad with Luis if Luis was in there?
I'd be a little mad with any of them niggas that's not superheroes in there.
Yeah.
They're just there.
Yeah. Just driving cars and shit. Hey, we here for what, nigga?
Exactly. Bye.
Leave.
But nah, man, it's a good movie, man. One thing I gotta say too, I don't like how long the beginning was. It kind of drug out. Yeah, I feel like they probably could have shaved this down to maybe 2 hours and 20. 2 and 20.
Oh no.
Yeah, they could shave it down a little bit.
I was gonna say, what is your?
It dragged down for a good 30-40 minutes in the beginning.
What is y'all's biggest disappointment out of the movie?
None. That was one of my biggest ones. I was just like, damn, just walking around in the city and shit doing nothing. And then the fact that Captain America, they showed him. I thought that you couldn't, if you went back in the past, you don't change things that are happening in your timeline. They did that shit for him.
Yeah, he got to go back and
they just broke their own rules.
He lived the whole time and then he came back. But then he did come back because as an old man he came back, but he lived his whole life. He didn't just wait till that moment come back because they said that he used the pin particles still to come back, I believe.
We don't know that.
We don't.
He kind of didn't follow directions like she tried to tell Hulk. Because he was like, "Oh, we gotta do this." She said, "No, because if you take this one out here," she gave him the whole visualization. She's like, "No,
matter of fact, yeah,
take this one here.
He probably didn't use the pin
happens.
particle.
I can't give you this shit, nigga."
Because he probably didn't use the pin particle. He didn't reappear. He just was over there on the bench.
That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm like, was he sitting there this whole time?
Waiting. Like he knew what day they'd come.
Right.
So he was just like,
just an old man on the bench.
Got to walk over there. He's 100-something years old at that time.
That's what I'm saying.
He's an old man, but that's something that I saw. I didn't know that, but that's common old man American Captain American shit. Like not a fighter, but just like kind of retired almost.
Look, I'm gonna say this too about Cap. I know y'all told me that because he gave his shield to
Falcon.
Yeah,
and we've had mixed debates about source material, and but I was like,
well, you thought he could have
Anthony Mackie. This ain't it.
Okay, so Falcon is
he does become Captain America.
He does, but the thing is though,
Bucky does it first though.
My whole thing about it is Anthony Mackie wasn't hit with that power up juice like Captain America was.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Okay, he's a regular nigga out there. Let's not forget that.
That's why
Anthony Mackie is a regular nigga out there. Okay,
that's why Bucky probably would have been a better fit because he's 100-something years old too. Like he's an old dude, kind of enhanced, got the arm.
Yeah, Anthony Mackie is basically War Machine.
Yeah,
they're just regular niggas. Okay.
Yeah. War Machine got leg braces on and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
War Machine ain't built.
Letting him
War Machine ain't built that suit. Iron Man built the suit, nigga.
Exactly. Yeah, they're gonna have to build a Captain America suit for.
He said, "I can only wear one suit at a time." So here you go.
No, hey,
hand me down.
You know what my biggest disappointment was? That they did waste some time at the beginning with showing things. I mean, even Ant-Man walking around the city, they could have trimmed that down a little bit. They didn't have to show him kind of just strolling through and seeing all to ask the kid and the kid doesn't answer and just drives away. They could have kind of cut that and then kind of they could have cut to him finding that monument and kind of realizing that people ask someone there, they tell him because they're mourning too, and then kind of summed it up a little quicker because they should have spent some time, not just Hulk telling us how he transformed, but showing us. Because we got to see him struggling so much on Infinity War. Him struggling, going back and forth, not knowing.
They probably
and then all of a sudden it's like, "Hi, I'm Professor Hulk. I'm the bigger brain y'all are coming to talk to."
It was such a skip. And I was just like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah,
when did this happen? You know what I'm saying?
And when he was explaining, because they said, I mean, how did you do this? And then he's kind of explaining it. They could have showed like a flashback or something of him,
just like a quick flashback,
something,
a little 20
like,
second, 20-seconder
of the process of it happening.
Instead of just putting Hulk on the screen in a sweater.
Yeah.
I was like,
just eating food.
First of all, I was like,
you want a picture?
I was like, this nigga's kind of sharp.
Are you kidding, bro?
I was like,
this man out here GQ'd up.
He was
where do I buy that sweater?
He was like, it's crazy. I'm wearing shirts now. I know.
He was.
This nigga's wearing glasses.
Dude was very well dressed. Yeah. Had on the sweatsuit when they were doing the other stuff.
Right.
No, he did. He was dressed.
That sweatsuit was kind of clean.
He was dressed as Bruce Banner.
I think that was the same shit
It was wearing on that Puma sweatsuit.
I
need that sweatsuit.
Dude out here taking pictures. Ant-Man was like, take the goddamn camera.
Yeah, he did, because they didn't know. Like, you know what? The kid clearly said he didn't want the picture. He just said he didn't want. Take the goddamn picture.
You know what? I would have liked to see maybe a little more Nick Fury.
Yeah,
not just
because we're really just at the end of the funeral. And then although she was important, we didn't really get a ton of action from Captain Marvel for
Right.
as important as it made it
gone.
seem like she was gonna be.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, she did have some nice, moments, especially at the end, but it was kind of weird. But then as I watched some more interviews, I kind of understood because they were like, well, we did Infinity War and Endgame at the same time. Then I was listening that she was saying how, I did that movie not knowing what my powers were because they hadn't done Captain Marvel yet and didn't even have a script yet when she was doing it. So she didn't even know how important her character was.
Right.
I was like, kind of makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, because they didn't tell everybody. They only gave people the part of the script that they were supposed to read, and that's it.
She was saying she left filming one thing, went down there, and they're like fitting her for all this stuff, and she gets down there, and they're like take her out to. She said makeup, and wouldn't you tell her what they were doing? And together, she's like, "Oh, this is a Marvel movie."
They got fake
like,
scripts too. I mean, they get
if
shit
they
that
think you got a big
so
mouth, they're not giving you anything.
Yeah, so you don't fuck up. If you fuck up, you still haven't fucked up. But
So yeah,
I'm gonna say, what's your favorite moment in the movie?
Real quick, I did see that they said that's why what's the name that plays Doctor Strange? Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
That during the press runs they had him with Tom Holland on purpose.
because Tom Holland be spoiling
Yes,
shit.
they said they said the two of them together on purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's kind of funny, but I get it.
Yeah, Tom Holland be all over the place. They did a good job of not spoiling shit.
They did.
They did.
They did. They really did.
It's a favorite moment. Come on.
Take the goddamn camera was really funny to me. I don't know why.
I thought it was funny when they went back to 2012 and they were back in the Stark building and they were all like leaving. They were arresting Loki or whatever, and they all got on the elevator and they were like, whoa, when they see Hulk trying to get on the elevator.
Yeah.
I don't know why that shit was so funny to me, dog.
Because he was pissed.
Yeah, he was pissed. He punched the hole in the wall. Stairs, boom.
Stairs, no stairs.
So they goes
no
down there and
stairs.
smacks the shit out of modern day Iron Man, which is what made everything.
Yeah.
Loki just dips. He's like,
Oh shit, Tesseract.
it's gone.
Gone.
Yeah, he just dipped the fuck up out of there.
That was funny. They said, whoa.
They said, whoa, do you not read the capacity? Like, nigga, this the Hulk, dog.
I did like when Professor Hulk was like, smash.
Yeah,
and
he started
just
fucking
pretended
around.
like he's
Niggas refined.
Yeah.
No, it was a good movie, man. Solid movie.
I would say my favorite part. Y'all had like obviously y'all answers to my question right there. Your favorite part were completely non-comic fan answers.
Well, my
I'm
real
talking about
favorite,
like moments in the movie. And you're like, I like this comedy part, this funny part. That's like my favorite. It's like I'm talking about like scene
my
that made
real
you say,
answer
"Oh hell
is,
yeah!"
My
Like,
real answer, I feel like, is a cop out answer. That last fight scene.
The last fight scene was just, was just amazing. But I think Captain America picking up getting the hammer, that was a fire moment.
that was a completely fire.
That like blew me away because he almost picked it up.
they hinted at it in the first.
Yeah,
one,
he like
He
nudged it just
like,
a little bit,
and then he
so when he had it in his hand,
I
I was like, "Holy shit!
And then Thor was
It's
like,
getting real."
knew it.
I was listening down there talking about him being like pure and all this other stuff and all that. But another thing that reminds me that got me. I figured once they really got to fighting, I said, "Oh yeah, Thor's gonna power up. He's gonna be in shape again." No, he's still fat. He
No,
just
he's
got a
still
braided
fat.
beard.
Yeah. No. One thing. Hey, you got to be pure to handle those
That nigga's
weapons.
bolted down in the breeze.
Yeah, he did have that braided beard. He did. But nah, you got, and he had somewhat like the beginning of dread. Your hair is starting to dread
Yeah.
out.
That's because that nigga ain't getting the bath
Ross, he
time.
wasn't he's bathing over there,
That
definitely.
nigga ain't took a shower. In a minute.
Nah, but nah, you said you had to be pure to handle those shit, right? And like worthy. Why did Thanos be able to hold it? Because he caught that Stormbreaker right out the air, and then he put it on him like he was about to kill him.
Thanos is that dude. That's all I got for
Stormbreaker
you.
is different though, man.
Nah, you got to be worthy to handle that shit too.
That ain't like the Thor hammer, dog. It's different.
Any of those weapons, you have to be worthy.
I think nigga, what's the name? The tree picked that shit
Yeah,
up.
well, the tree's actually the tree's actually he's the handle, but he also.
I'm just saying, he
is-
picked that shit up and was like, "Yeah, nigga, bow." I seen a couple niggas
You
pick
know
that shit
why?
up.
And those people that you have seen are worthy, like those things. You saw Vision hand him the hammer. You seen
So
Groot
Thanos
handle-
picked up Stormbreaker.
He caught it out of midair.
All right,
like
so
when
I don't know if that's a worthy thing because I don't think that nigga Thanos is worthy.
yeah, I know
So is Valkyrie gonna be able to pick these things up?
Valkyrie. She's gonna be. She probably will be able
Now
to.
she's the new king
She's-
or whatever.
You know, like the ruler of Asgard, like the leader, I guess. Maybe not the ruler, but possibly the ruler. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Thing is, she is a badass, so she probably could handle some shit like that. But nah, Iron Man snapping. when he did it.
That was good.
Did y'all know he was gonna die because of him doing that?
When he snapped, I had a feeling at that point. Yeah.
Once he did it, I was like, okay, this is how it's gonna happen.
I was like, yeah, this is where he takes his L.
This is
because they had already
they already established that regular people can't.
Well, they established that Thanos almost died. And I was like, I know this nigga Tony gonna die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was surprised that much of him was intact.
Thanos
honest,
was your
yeah.
ass to work without the motherfucking stones. Nigga, I know your ass gonna die.
Because he wasn't even as burnt as Hulk was when he did it. Hulk was like
That's
completely.
true. Hulk was fucked up. You know, one thing that was a pleasant surprise I forgot about? I completely forgot about Spider-Man and his insta-kill.
Oh, man.
That was a pleasant
When he
surprise
activated
too.
that, I was like, oh, shit.
I completely forgot about that.
Turns out it's a bunch of stabbing.
Yeah.
Just all of the legs stabbing everything around him, which, hey, that'd be dope to have.
Yeah, they waited for the right moments to.
They did, man.
Hit every button.
Yeah, to bring
Shout out to
things
Marvel.
full circle.
They did so
shit.
well, man. They did so well.
Yeah.
Fucking they did well.
I'm ready for that 23 movie box set. Just saying, whenever y'all ready, Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take my coins.
Good luck, my friend.
Take my coins.
She's gonna be like $3,000.
Well, why do you say 23?
This is 22, right?
Yeah. You saying because the
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man's going to
yeah.
probably be in there too?
Yeah. It comes out in July.
It's supposed to take up
It's the
right
last
after,
one.
like
Yeah.
moments after.
I don't like this niggas just in here just
Endgame.
putting up fingers and hands.
Mime. We have the mime.
And writing shit on paper. Put your lips to the mic, boo.
There's 2 movies
Face you
coming
made.
out.
There's just one.
No.
Spider-Man.
And
What?
That's it for this phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you going to say Black Panther? What were you going to say?
That's it.
the other one who died. The girl.
Not anytime
But it's
soon.
not going to be part of this phase. It's just going to.
This phase is over as Spider-Man.
Maybe just a standalone. Iron Man snapping and Iron Man's getting out of here. But yeah, he had a great career. He was round of like
Robert
with
Downey?
Marvel. I mean, with Marvel, he had a great career.
I'm actually. Listen, he did a great job.
Yeah.
Bye. I
Like,
just want some new faces, man.
Yeah,
want
I
some
feel
new
you.
Fresh, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the next.
I'm
next
no
steps
hate
in the
against
comics.
Robert Downey Jr. He did a great job.
Yeah, he started this shit and he kind of went out with a bang.
Good day, sir.
Like at the end when they did the little ding.
He's probably ready to let it go, to be
He's
honest.
definitely ready to let it
Yeah,
go.
I think
He
that
did a
nigga-
lot
listen.
of movies, made a lot of money.
yeah.
He's sick of. Listen, you know how your boy got tired of doing the Wakanda Forever? He's sick of that shit.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let it be known, but like when that nigga he be in his limo when he about to go out to the premiere, he's just like, "Fuck,
Yeah,
dog."
do this
Like,
shit forever.
You know how
Keep
tired,
shit.
you know how
saying
tired
it.
he is of cutting his beard like that?
oh, he's definitely tired of that
Sick
shit.
of it.
12 years,
Yeah.
11
Nah.
years.
I think that was kind of like just a nod to him going out. You know, we appreciate you. Like at the end, no end credit scene, but they did the sound of him making his Iron Man suit from part 1. You know, from Iron Man 1. Like I think that's what that was. Hope if it wasn't, and it has to be like it's like hinting towards something happening later. I have no idea what it is. What I got out of that little clanking, like someone banging iron. You know what I'm saying? Trying to create something. I kind of think that was just like hats off to you. Appreciate everything you did for us. You know, you helped start this, and you know,
He got
Yeah,
skinny
put
from
you
the
out of
beginning of that movie.
fuck yeah,
Yeah, he was skinny as shit. Yeah.
definitely
Man,
was.
shouts out to Marvel, man. Good solid shit. I give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
I liked the Infinity War a little bit better.
Really?
More action. Is that why? More fighting. Had you a little more.
It was more the plot of Endgame was good, just the time and them trying to figure things out, but I feel like Infinity War,
Had you,
I don't know,
it had me
because they did lose.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I like to see niggas get decimated.
yeah.
They got decimated.
No.
I like that.
I think it had me
I
more.
like to see niggas getting fucked up.
I think Infinity War had me a little more, like when I watched that for the first time, had me a little more like hooked to it, to where it was like, because all the shit that was happening, and then like you said, I mean, I like the villains, personally, so like for the villain to win, that was like that's fucking awesome,
Right.
like, but I do definitely love how they did this shit, how they brought it all back together, how they did
like everybody
nods to old movies, everyone's old franchise.
Right.
You know, they went to Thor's Asgard. He got to talk to his mom again. He fucking-
Everybody like fading away.
She told him to eat a salad.
Yeah, she did.
She was like,
she said,
maybe a
The
salad.
future has not been kind to you.
And he's like, "What are you talking about? I'm totally from the future."
Here's what I need Marvel to do. When they go ahead and drop this, streaming, DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, I'm sure they will, just please give me the playback option that'll show Infinity War right to the post-credit scene there. Give me then, from there, the post-credit scene from Captain Marvel, however many years later, straight into Endgame. Eat up my whole day. I'm going to watch it again.
All together.
Because that's a good 5.5 hours.
Let's move on, man. Your boy, DJ Paul.
Coming through
Boom
that
trap.
old head energy.
Oh, shit.
Yo, is this old head energy because he wants to sue a nigga?
Because he wants what is kind of owed to him.
I cannot not troll Riffa when I see 3-6 on here. It wouldn't be true to me.
Yo, he has. So for those of y'all don't know,
Thank you.
DJ Paul had to sue Travis Scott for usage.
He had to.
Oh, he had to. So I'm pretty sure Travis Scott was out here getting paid.
Yeah.
I can't believe he didn't clear this.
That's why I was shocked, because I remember when I listened to the album and I heard that, I was like, man, I was like,
so the part in the song where he says, "Fuck the club up, fuck the club up, bitch, fuck Juicy." I mean, excuse me, 3-6. No, DJ Paul is suing.
DJ Paul, yeah.
Actually, Juicy J is involved too.
Involved to where
3-6 is involved.
3-6. I mean,
yeah, the people for the business side of
DJ Paul
3-6
is definitely more outspoken about what's going on.
Right, they're suing him for the usage of that. And just like you said, I would have thought that when this was being done, this was a sample that had got cleared. There's a couple samples on that album, and now I'm wondering if any of them shits got cleared.
Yeah,
even to the casual fan, you hear that, oh, hey, 3-6.
Immediately.
Right.
I mean,
immediately, that's what I thought about.
When we talked about it, when we did the review, and we heard it, I remember, I believe I could have sworn I brought that up, and I was like, it reminded me of Tear the Club Up. And it's like,
there's no way in hell that they.
How did he not get that cleared?
Yo, so
someone needs to get fired.
That might not be Travis Scott's issue.
It might not be his
fault.
I don't think it is at all. But someone dropped the ball.
The label.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people at the label, folks at the label just wasn't up on their shit. Because you can't. Maybe they didn't know that it was. This is what happens. This is what happens when you got a bunch of young niggas, young head energy, working in these business, and they don't know everything that's going on. They think that all their ideas is new. Yeah. Right? And so you got fuck the club. Oh, I ain't never heard that. Shit sounds fire. Keep that shit going.
Maybe they just didn't put it on paper.
Man, that sounds too much.
Like, yo, bro, that's tear the club up.
Let me show you.
Right.
Play that shit.
You know what else this could
97.
be? 97, we see this a lot with the young ones too. Maybe this is one of those. No one ever put it on paper. They got like, oh yeah, he said it's cool if we throw him this much. They never threw it.
Right.
So he said, okay, I got something for you.
Right.
Run me my money. Because I was reading, he wants money from proceeds.
Yeah.
He was expecting like $20 million, something like that.
Yeah.
If Travis Scott made bank.
That's what I'm wondering. If something like, no, they said it's cool. We told him we'll throw him this much.
Well, the thing is, I think that he waited.
Yeah. DJ Paul said, until it popped off. My money?
Yeah. Got his spins and all that. So you can be like, all right, yeah, by the way.
Yeah.
You owe me.
Yeah, he didn't want to go out for the media.
And he wants the song to be. Does he? I think he wants the song to be taken down.
What if he won a Grammy too?
I think he did want that shit. Yeah, I think so.
If he had won the Grammy, that'd be DJ Paul's Grammy.
Yeah,
they'd have to get Grammy. It. That shit would be like,
I want him to give me
awarded to Travis Scott and DJ Paul.
Yeah, add my name, engrave my name on that bitch.
Yeah,
see permanent marker written DJ Paul next to it.
I didn't know that. I didn't know this. That sometimes when it comes to streaming, that people, whenever they do the splits for samples, sometimes they'll take 100% of the proceeds from that song, and not only that, they'll take 200%. So they'll take the percentage of one song that has a sample and another song that doesn't even have the sample, and take 100% of that shit.
Is it even worth it at that point?
No, it ain't.
To what?
The sample
to get the sample.
To keep the sample?
Especially if it's going to be like a hit. Is it even worth it to sample the song if that's what you're giving up?
If it's a part of your album and you got 15 songs on the album and you got a bunch of hot ass songs and this builds up and blows up your album, it gets more plays on all your other 13 tracks. Songs. Yeah. Why not?
Bro, I would
on that aspect, yeah. But
it's a music biz, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and you know what?
Takes money to make money.
Whenever he was making that beat and he was thinking, oh, I want to go back to the 3-6 shit. Because, he was doing a lot of callbacks on his album. whenever he did that, there should have been somebody there that's like, yo,
you need to.
Because I'm pretty sure DJ Paul would have had no issue.
Nah,
That's
let
what I
this
was going to
nigga
say
use
next.
it.
I guarantee
He
he'd have done it.
You wouldn't have no. I mean, you see all the people like fucking their name just fucking went out of my head. Motherfucking group, Suicide Boys.
Right.
Like, fuck, I can't remember. They
use that shit
use
all the
shit
time.
all the fucking time.
Nobody says
Sample
anything.
shit and done
It's
stuff.
something like they
Why?
give it to
They got
them.
it cleared.
Right.
You know, they probably
Or they got permission, or they got the like the real handshake. Like they stepped in the room with him and was like, "Yo, we really fuck with you. You can have this shit."
You can use
Look
this
at that
shit.
video
We got-
that I had you looking at a couple weeks ago, which was I can't remember if it was ASAP Rocky or ASAP Mob, like as a whole, but they had a sample at the end, and granted I don't know this for a fact. I just feel like 3-6 DJ Paul will fuck with Travis Scott more than ASAP Mob anyway.
Yeah,
Just because where
Travis
they're
Scott's
from.
bigger. Yeah,
But again, like somebody dropped the ball. That's all I got. Somebody
definitely did drop the ball. That's why they're not really like there's no animosity.
Yeah, because that's what
They're
DJ
very
Paul
clear
said.
on like, yo, there's no
It's
beef.
just
It's just business. We're getting all this squared away. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. But I want my 20 mil.
Yeah, but I do still want my money.
And I'm not mad at Paul for asking for 20 mil. It's like, yo, fuck it.
He probably only really won 7.
Yeah,
But that's
you gotta
the
say,
classic
oh,
technique. You gotta
yeah.
start high.
Yeah.
So, listen,
He's just trying to put some more funds towards his barbecue.
I was gonna
He
say
does
something else, but
barbecue.
I'm
You
gonna
know that,
let it
right?
No, I didn't know that. No, I think I did know that. Yeah, I
DJ
did
Paul.
know
He
that.
does
Yeah.
barbecue.
Yeah.
He does videos on YouTube. He teaches you how to make food.
Yeah, I did see
certain
that.
things. He has his
He's
own
out here doing
barbecue
barbecue
sauce.
tutorials.
Yeah, he has barbecue sauce.
Listen, YouTube is out here. Okay,
It's just funny because it's him.
listen. You know, listen.
The man throws down.
They had your boy John Witherspoon doing videos, but his is old though. They're from like 2011, 2012. Bro, go look up these videos. They're funny as shit. He's doing tutorials and shit. John Witherspoon.
I can't imagine that. That's funny.
It's good quality content, bro, but it's just a little old. Like he got in there before YouTube popped off, but they still sitting there.
Yeah.
I don't know how I found him. When I was just looking through
I was
YouTube.
going to ask, how did you make
I
it
just
to-
came across him and I just started watching him. I was like, yo, this nigga really had a little channel popping. He just fell out. You know how many niggas out there got channels, man? You'd be surprised how many like celebrities got channels.
This is back
doing
when
shit.
the little icon was the little TV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Back before you can cast that shit onto your TV. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Paul, man. Hopefully they work that shit out, man.
hopefully.
Hopefully. Old Town Road. Why is Old Town Road back on here again?
What are we
Fourth
talking
consecutive week, #1 Hot 100.
It's 4 weeks,
Four?
number one. Jesus
And
Christ.
they just released the Diplo remix, and he performed it for the first time.
about? Oh shit!
He hasn't even released a music video
Like
yet.
I said, man, keep on riding that song while you can, man.
Dog, he gonna bleed
Keep on
the fuck out
riding
of
that
shit.
horse.
Bleed it.
He
Bleed
didn't even
it.
release the music video yet, bro. When that shit and Will Smith is in the video, that shit
Yeah.
gonna do numbers, nigga.
Bleed it.
It's gonna be like a whole new fresh energy
You
on it.
think,
You know what I'm
think
saying?
Will's gonna dress up as his Wild Wild West character?
He has to.
Oh yeah, that wouldn't be right if he didn't.
Did you see that
Talk
Will
about
found
bucket list.
the dude that did that Bel Air trailer?
I did. I watched that. I watched
God,
that. Yes,
man.
Yeah. I don't know if he showed it on his channel, which is dope. I don't know if that's actually a real show or not, though.
I think it's just like a
I
commercial.
can't.
almost,
Now I'm wondering. I'm
something
like, are you
that.
gonna keep going with this? Like, make a movie or what? But
It almost feels like it's just someone put that together, but it wasn't.
I don't know.
I
It kind of
thought it was
like
just a trailer, but
I thought
after
it was just a
watching
trailer, too.
watching the two of them talk, I was like,
I was like, yo, are they doing this shit for real?
yeah. I feel like Will's like, no, keep going.
Will's like,
Oh,
no, this would be perfect.
I
You're
want
gonna
this
show
to
this
come out.
side. You're gonna show this side. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all niggas is greenlighting this shit.
if
I think they're
anybody,
greenlighting it.
if anybody can
Seemed like it.
greenlight is Will, and
It's
he
Will
even had one of the
himself.
writers there with him. He's like, yeah, this is so
brought,
so.
he did. He brought one of the writers
Yeah.
there. They're sitting down. I was like, yo, they really about to probably do this
Probably
shit.
gonna make it in.
Why not? He was like, you could bring this whole,
It probably
this whole
did-
serious side to a new generation. And I was
Probably
like,
didn't start. It didn't start off that way, but it's going that way probably.
yeah, most definitely.
Caught on.
Shout out to that dude.
Top
Shout out to
five.
Will. What y'all think about Will's new movie that's going to come out? Gemini Man?
I am a
Well,
Gem-
so,
I am
okay,
a Gemini.
I've been following him on IG since he joined, right? And way back then, he was talking about that movie a lot when they were filming it.
Right.
And I think it's still not done,
It's not.
which is kind of wild and makes me even more scared of Bad Boys 3. Because I'm like, wait a minute. You've been working on this movie for a year plus. You stopped, filmed for a couple weeks, and then went back. That's a little scary. But
Right.
We'll see. I mean, the preview was a little strange, but
You wasn't feeling the preview?
I don't know, man. Gets to give me some iRobot, I Am Legend vibes. But
What do you think?
It is Will Smith.
we'll see.
We'll see. I like how you do that.
Doesn't Will Smith always give you I Am Legend, I Robot vibes?
Isn't he what he describes Denzel to be?
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't that
There's no winning with this guy.
Isn't that what we see? Ain't that what we say Will does?
About it.
Like, we said Will was one
No,
of
he
those guys.
doesn't.
Y'all said that. I was like, yo, Denzel's back same in the movie. I was like, what about Will?
Exactly. What about Samuel Jackson?
He has a little more reach where he does.
You said Sam Jackson. You said Will.
Yeah, and I said, but I
He was like, yo, he acts the same.
but he doesn't do it in every movie the same. He just has certain roles are all the same in this kind of genre, then certain in this genre. He'll be the same kind of character in his comedies. He'll be the same kind of character in his actions. He'll be the same. That's where it is with Will.
Gemini Man's gonna. I have a feeling by the end it's gonna really have you thinking about stuff.
Oh yeah, the fourth dimension and shit. No,
They give you that just in the previews when this is his like younger robot or fake self is like, you designed me as a person to kill that person.
He's tearing and shit.
Right? I'm like,
He's all like, I thought you weren't supposed to have
if
a
you don't
mic.
get CG young face the fuck out of
I
here.
guarantee you.
Everyone's doing that
Those
shit.
lines
Marvel
were not in the
movies
fucking script. I guarantee
Oh, he
you.
improvised?
Will made his own fucking lines.
Oh,
He
hell
did
yeah.
that. The director threw the script across the room. He's like, God damn it.
Yeah, he threw it across the room. He's like, he did it again.
Right. Fuck. Shit. Everybody be quiet. It's Will.
Will's gonna do what he wants.
Yeah. That's Will. Everybody shut up. He'll have your job by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, I will be there opening weekend because it's Will, but
I'm going to be there over the weekend too.
We'll
I
see
haven't
what
seen a good
I will
quality
too.
big movie from Will in a while since Suicide
right.
Squad. And he wasn't even the star of that really.
y'all gonna go see him in Aladdin in a couple weeks?
Is it a couple weeks?
May 24th.
I'm a little wishy on Aladdin, but I might check it out. Yeah.
I don't know.
I might go see with the fam. It's a good family movie.
Yeah,
Go see.
it is.
Yeah.
You might have to wish me to watch it.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, let's move
I was
on.
fucking-
Nipsey is on here. Nipsey's listed on here.
He just hit us for like 3 in a row.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all saw what that girl did?
Oh, the girl that defaced the mural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that wasn't in L.A.
No, it's Connecticut.
This is in Connecticut.
Hove?
No,
No,
Nipsey.
who? Oh, Nipsey. Oh, you're talking about
Yeah, so there was a
okay.
mural, and this girl
Someone
came
defaced
through,
it?
and she defaced the mural. But I mean,
Fuck
okay, let's be.
And took a selfie.
She took a selfie. I will say this though, you know, as much as I respect Nipsey and like everything he stood for, when it comes to people that do the art on the walls like that, what happens is people will do shit on those walls all the time in places, right? Like they'll have something up, then they'll do something over it. It's just like a part of like the graffiti
the cycle.
culture.
Yeah, it's a cycle of never the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like putting up a new picture in a different spot.
Right. There's a
To do that,
graffiti.
they got to take it off and then paint a new one.
There's a graffiti park in Austin.
I heard about that.
Yeah, where that's what they just
People
keep
go-
doing shit over
yeah.
and over and over.
So
It
you go out
gives
there
people a place to do it, but they'll
This didn't
do it.
seem like that though.
It wasn't. It didn't seem like that. But when she was like, "Oh, it's just nothing," I think that what happened was, I'm not saying this is what this is what she was doing, but I think that what was going on was she was probably trying to do some shit, and some niggas was like, "Get the fuck out of here," and she was just like, "Nah, nigga, I do what I want." Do some dumb bullshit on there. You know what I'm saying? To be spiteful. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
The Twitter police found her quickly.
They did. And they also found her friend that was acting like she wasn't a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was like, you see see what she drew here? It's on her friend's back of her friend's shirt. And I was like, damn, y'all niggas are detectives.
They really are.
These niggas are CIA on motherfucking Twitter, dog. Shit. So yeah, man. I just think that people are still a little touchy about doing anything against Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
One, if this was in LA, she would have probably been dead.
Yeah.
She'd probably been murdered at
There
the
was
scene.
some people standing
Yeah.
there while she was doing it.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
That
would've-
wouldn't have flown if it was actually in LA.
No, she would have got knocked out immediately.
I don't think she would have got. I think she would have got
Stabbed,
murdered. I think she would have got shot in the head.
While she was doing
I'm
it.
serious, bro. In LA right now, I think somebody would have killed her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing death on her or nothing like that, but I just don't feel like, especially, it depends on where you're at too. Like if you're in like, you on Crenshaw, You know, Crenshaw and Slauson doing that? Oh, you getting killed.
Yeah, somebody did that to that basketball court or something like that.
You murked.
Oh, yeah. If anybody do anything to that basketball court, dog, somebody is going to die, dog.
You're gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
You're dead.
You're gonna die.
You're gonna die. Remember that shit?
Yeah. But yeah, man. Shouts out to Nipsey though, man.
Yeah. Rest in peace, man.
R.I.P. What we moving on to? do we even need to do Screens Falling? Because I feel like we did a whole.
We
Screens
did.
Fall.
That's all I have was just. I was telling you if I saw a trailer.
You saw it too. Yeah,
They got a trailer for Swamp Thing.
Yeah, yeah. Trailer for Swamp.
Does it look good
for DC? The DC show because they're doing a TV show.
Oh, it's a TV show, not a movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a series on DC's network that pay for network that they have. I mean, did y'all know? I mean, even with the Captain, they're saying that Captain Marvel's not even gonna be released on Netflix or any of those. They said that it'll only be exclusive to Marvel, Disney's.
Yeah, they said that's gonna be one of
They're gonna move everything over from Netflix.
They're gonna move all that Marvel stuff
and then
over.
none of that. Yeah, you ain't gonna get none of that unless you get their shit.
Yeah, now they
add it to my list.
Now they on Fox.
They're really trying to.
You know, Black Tie got all the services.
They're taking over.
You gonna get Disney Plus?
But nah,
I might get Disney Plus.
You gonna get Disney Plus?
I might get Disney Plus.
You should probably get that. You should probably get that DC shit too. Like,
nah, I'm good.
No, they got.
Although I do want to watch that one
on
show.
DC.
Though.
Yeah, they got some good shows on there. They got Titans. They got motherfucking.
I really want to watch that one show.
Yo, niggas be roasting the fuck out of Titans. I be feeling so bad, dog.
The show?
Yes, not the cartoon. The live
TV,
action.
Yeah, live action.
Bro, they everywhere you go online, dog, they are
roasting.
murdering that shit, bro. And some people like it or whatever, but they had like one scene where they had like a Batman where he kind of was there for a second.
Yeah.
But he like killed everybody.
Batman did okay. I didn't.
Yeah, but I think it was like a dream sequence or something, right?
Yeah.
But of course, that's not how it was presented out there online.
Yeah.
It was presented like Batman was killing people.
Yeah.
And so everybody was like shitting on this shit, bro. Like,
just because
every time Titans pops up, bro, it's always for a
why
Batman.
do people shit on Batman for killing people when he's been doing this since Michael Keaton days?
This killing was like, this was different, bro. This
Knocking
was
motherfuckers
like,
down bell towers. You think he lived?
no,
no.
This was different. He was like a silent assassin.
Yeah, he was just fucking ninja style.
Yeah,
he was doing like the shadow.
I think somebody got hit with the scarecrow spray.
The League of Shadows and shit. Yeah. Like
he had like red eyes
assassins.
And shit.
But yeah.
But
I don't know how they do that shit. Yeah, Swamp Thing does look like it'll be interesting. I remember watching that shit back in the day and shit.
Anybody?
I haven't seen any who's on it yet. They did a trailer where it just shows him coming out of like the swamp and shit. And they had this other one that shows a little bit more, but honestly, I need to watch it again.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
I'll say go here then here because I have a feeling you're gonna be on this one for a minute.
Respect Your Elders is next.
Yeah, Respect Your Elders. John Singleton has passed away today. Officially,
51 years old.
From a massive stroke that he had, and they put him on. Well, he went into a coma, and then he went on life support. They had him on life support for a couple of days, and then they pulled him off life support today. Right today. Yeah. So yeah.
Rest in peace, man. That's crazy.
John Singleton, if y'all don't know, he made hits like hood hits.
Yeah.
Like Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Boy.
Yeah.
Baby Boy. Hood classic. Higher Learning. One of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
I don't know if y'all watch it. It's a current, but Snowfall,
which I
really like.
Which the funny thing was, I wanted to see it because of John Singleton, but I also wanted to see it because one of the writers on the show is right up there, Walter Mosley. See that green, that lime green?
Yeah,
Walter Mosley. Yeah, he's one of the writers on the show. I actually like Walter Mosley.
I hope they can continue that show because after this segment, like it's starting to get really good.
Yeah,
so I hope they can continue with it.
I was like, it was crazy because I was trying to find Walter Mosley on Twitter just to be like, yo, your books are off the chain, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've read his Lean and McGill series. That's one of the books in the series.
This one right here?
Yeah. Yeah. That title. Okay. No, wait. That title just kind of looks like one of the, like you don't like it's not like what you think. So just to give you an idea, Lean and McGill is a private investigator. But the thing that's interesting about his character is he's still kind of, you could tell he came up from the streets, but you don't know all of his past.
Yeah.
And those things kind of develop as the different books go along. But he's basically a private investigator. He has like all these connects in the underworld. he's trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All while like dealing with like his wife that she's fucking somebody else. He out here doing his thing too. You know what I'm saying? He's got a kid. He's got a step kid. You know what I'm saying? He's always trying to keep things under wraps and things get out of hand. But he always seems to like wrap it up at the end. They're actually really good books.
Yeah. Really
good books from Walter Mosley. Walter Mosley also wrote Devil in a New Dress. That old
I didn't know that.
Denzel Washington movie.
Yeah.
Right. That was a book from Walter Mosley at one point. So I was looking for him and I couldn't find him. And I was like, damn, what is he doing? Found out he's writing on Snowfall. So that I really want to see the show just because
of that.
Just because, yeah,
you know,
he's
that writing should be good.
Yeah, that along with John Singleton, you know. So I figured that would be a good mashup. You know what I'm saying? So,
definitely.
But yeah, man, R.I.P. to John Singleton, man. He's been in the game for a long time.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely contributed.
51 is kind of young. You know what I'm saying?
That is.
Yeah,
it really is.
So get healthy, y'all.
Straight up,
for real, man.
You think about it in our terms. It's less than 20 years.
Bro, it's less than 20 years, man. Yeah. Crazy.
Ain't that some shit? Food for thought.
Food for thought. Bun B. I already know why Big Bun B is on here. Okay. Bun B out here busting caps. That's what the B stand for, busting caps. Busting caps and busting heads. We're going to review a little bit of Bun B a little bit later. But for those of y'all that don't know, Bun B was at his house with his wife. Dude runs up in there. Apparently, he hasn't heard Riding Dirty. He hasn't heard Murder from UGK.
Okay. Nope.
Decides he's gonna rob Bun B, Bun B's wife. She kind of let him out to their car. Bun B came out with the pistol, with the stick, with that thing on him, and with
that toaster.
Gave him a couple shots. And I guess the dude ran off to a hospital, found out he was shot in the arm, and probably getting arrested and going to jail. So I think about this.
Good for you, Bun B. That's the way it should be done. Protect what's yours.
Not sure what this guy thought was going to happen.
You fucking with the wrong one.
Yeah.
That's probably word for word what Bun B said when he fucking shot him. You're fucking with the wrong one. Nah.
Probably did. He probably didn't say shit.
And he probably said, "No, I'm talking about."
Yeah. He probably didn't really say shit. He probably shot him. He was just like, "Now see." He probably sat down and was like, "Now sit down."
Yeah.
Like Mr. Hanson, sit down here, please. Sit down.
Sit down. I need to
what did you think? What did you think you were gonna do here tonight?
Did you think there weren't gonna be no consequences?
Yeah.
No repercussions?
Right.
No bullet wounds?
Yeah.
Man, hey, that's what's up though. I mean, he was all in the right, so shit. All he was doing was self-defense, protecting his home.
How y'all feel about guns?
And this is Texas too, so
yeah. That's what I'm asking y'all. How y'all feel about guns?
You shouldn't have to ask a Texan. You know how we feel.
What about Black Tide?
It's Texas.
How you feel about gun control though? What you feel?
We're gonna be here for another hour.
No. Just real quick. You think?
I can't real quick gun control.
Yo, I feel like you don't want
I
it.
really feel.
I feel like you don't want to, dog.
I really feel like
gun control.
I can control it well when it's in my hand.
All right, got it.
All right.
Black Tie, you ain't got no opinion on it.
Note to self: don't try to walk up in Riffa's house.
Right. All right. Well, yeah. Let's move
My gun
on.
shoots out knives.
Let's move on to Prince. Prince is going to be having some unreleased music that is going exclusive to, guess where, y'all?
The most expensive streaming service in America.
The best. I was about to say the best expensive streaming service.
That's right.
The best streaming service on the planet. Tidal.
They will release. The state will release originals, an album with his version of 15 songs he gave to other artists.
Okay, right. That's right. I read that. Yeah. Y'all ready for new Prince music? Were y'all big Prince fans? Damn, it's real quiet.
I would say everybody thought. I was a Prince fan, but everybody thought we got a new Prince album when Childish Gambino came out with that album.
That out?
Damn.
He was kind of like a new Prince. He was like a Prince.
Like,
the funny
I
thing,
show people and they're like, is that new Prince?
Right.
I was like, yeah. I kind of played it a little bit, like, unheard, unreleased Prince. And they're getting hyped and shit. I was like, no, it's Childish Gambino, bro.
I remember his pop fans were a little upset with that album because you talking about remember the song he had 3005?
Yeah.
You remember how that sounded? Real glistening. And then he goes to some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And different. I think some people were like, I won't say his core audience, but I definitely felt like he switched. Like his audience kind of flipped a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there were some people that were definitely upset with that album sounding the way it sounded. That didn't grow up with that type of music or was exposed to that type of music.
They
you know what I'm saying?
basically were confused. Like,
they were like, what are you doing? This is not you.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
Me too. I thought it was great.
But to be honest, I'm gonna be real. I was never really that big of a Prince fan.
No.
Yeah. No.
I like Prince. Well, yeah.
MJ all day, baby.
What?
MJ all day.
Touche.
I'm an MJ nigga.
Yeah, I was an MJ fan. If you had asked me like, who had you ever bought an album from of MJ?
MJ was a god, nigga.
Yeah,
I even think that nigga's dead.
I never bought a Prince album.
That nigga, he didn't die, nigga. His soul just left.
Yeah,
he was just tired.
Yeah, exactly. He basically what happened to the Hulk.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna have an out of body experience for the rest of my life.
Nah, but Prince. I mean, I know a lot of people like Prince. Prince plays a lot of instruments. He's a popular musician, so it'll be interesting to hear some Prince.
Very skilled guitarist.
Yeah, I would be interested to hear some new Prince
blouses.
Okay, all right.
You know, one thing that's kind of sad while I was reading about this, allegedly, I'll say, his estate's being mishandled pretty poorly, and they're saying that the money not gonna last much longer, which is nuts.
Really,
it hadn't been that long that he's been going.
Good Lord.
I just hate to see stuff like this happen.
Well, I think the reason is because they're holding the music so fucking tight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what they're holding it for because are they holding it because they're selling it? You know what I'm saying? Are they selling CDs still? What the hell? But they're holding that shit so damn tight, man. And like right now, if all of his music released on all the streaming services, he would do numbers.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He would do fucking numbers. That would replenish everything.
The people who love Prince and grew up with Prince would be jamming it, but they don't have it. So it's like they're not gonna. You ain't gonna get paid if you ain't providing. That's true. They gotta provide that shit.
Just like you were talking about MJ. Since he's died, they said his estate and like his kids, hundreds of millions of dollars they've made.
From what?
Everything.
Streams,
music. Maybe they had the movie come out. Just all that
memorabilia
stuff,
or whatever.
Hundreds of millions of dollars since he's been dead.
Yeah, because when people pass away, man, I mean, that's like. I mean, I don't want to, say it that way, but the OJ the Kiss line. Dead rappers get better promotion.
It sounds horrible too. Your stock goes up.
It does.
When you pass, your stock goes up. People realize what they were missing out on a lot of time too.
Right.
Like people were like, "Oh shit, I should have been there." But it's like, yeah, but you're here now. But that's what happens a lot of times. It all starts getting sold a lot more.
He has old school classics too. That like, there's a whole generation of people kids that just don't know Prince's shit like that
at all. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So, he can make a lot of money. You put all of Prince's videos, music videos, and all of his songs and all that stuff on YouTube. It's gonna do numbers forever. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I understand that, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, but I'm definitely interested in hearing a new album from Prince. First of all, for the culture,
are we gonna review that?
We should. Y'all down with that?
Review the Prince
compared
album?
to the covers that were not covers, but
what he gave
away to.
Yeah. Well, I guess I don't know who he gave him away to, so that'll be.
Well, some of the songs you'll know, like "Jungle Love," for example.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which obviously we knew that was at the time, but yeah, we'll see. It comes out in June, I think it said. So,
all right. A birthday gift to me. No.
Fuck June.
Fuck you.
Let me tell you something, nigga. Y'all niggas, listen. I like Black Tie, but I don't like that nigga because he be calling Jay-Z Grandpa Hope, and I don't like that shit.
I mean it affectionately.
I don't like that shit, bro.
What is he doing?
Y'all gotta stop doing that.
Put it under the culture, so like, Is this for the culture? Calling them Grandpa Ho? Is that what y'all? Is that what you're stating, Black Todd?
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here.
Okay.
Why is that? Why is there the word Grandpa before Hove?
he's trying to listen.
He's trying to stir the pot.
Uncle Snoop, Grandpa Hope. I'm not feeling that.
By the way, I loved how it was just his eyes peeking at the top of the screen on our last video. Like I don't know if you noticed that, but
I did notice that.
It's just his eyes. You don't even see his forehead. It's just his eyebrows and his eyes, and that's all you see. It just looked hilarious. By the way, I just looked up and saw him.
So you're okay with Uncle Snoop?
No.
Uncle Snoop?
I am okay with Uncle
I was like,
Uncle
come
Snoop,
on,
yeah.
man.
Uncle
I'm not
Snoop
okay with
that's different.
Grandpa
I mean,
Jay-Z.
if
Or
anything,
Grandpa
it should be Uncle Hove.
Should be Uncle Hove.
Yeah, if you're gonna give him a title.
It should be President Hove, to be honest with you.
Uncle
Thank God
Snoop is 47.
Thank God he's not saying Elder Hove.
Don't say Grandpa.
Sean Carter is 49.
When he turned 49? This
December.
nigga's lies. This nigga's 46. I don't want to hear it.
No.
Your boy Jay-Z opened up Webster Hall with the B-sides. A lot of... They were hits. They just were B-sides. So you had things like La 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 Remix.
Yeah.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That is a fire song, by the way.
It is.
That's
That
a
remix.
It's a very good
good
song.
quality Jay-Z song. Okay.
Yeah.
The bars, everything. If you're a 10, chances you're with him. If you're a 5, you know you're riding with them. Bars. Man had swag before everybody. So yeah, he opened up Webster Hall. It looked like it was a fun show, but there was a couple strong people that were brought out. Is that a list of them right there?
Oh, no, it was just some of the other notes. But
Okay.
So I do have some of the people who listed here.
Okay.
We had Pharrell.
Pharrell was brought out. Cam, which was crazy.
Nas.
Come
on now.
Here.
Yeah.
Jim Jones, was he there too?
Jim Jones was there.
Man,
yeah.
come on now.
Yeah, which is
Goonies.
Yeah, no. For those of y'all that know that, a lot of people said that the reason that The Rock broke up was because of Dipset, and
There were issues.
Dame Dash's connection with Dipset, and him bringing him in and kind of trying to push them in front of Jay-Z and all that kind of stuff. That's where that's where the split originally started to happen at.
Where it started falling
It got
apart.
a little too Harlem in the Rockefeller offices. You know what I'm saying? And so it's interesting to see them on stage together because I don't think they've ever been on stage together ever.
That's crazy.
I don't think they've been in the same room together.
That's crazy. You would think that they'd did like a rock tour back then, and everyone was there.
They probably did, but like,
and if they were featured on certain songs, maybe hit the stage with them and shit.
Yeah, no, they didn't do none of that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. So no, that was good to see. It's good to see him and Nas. I kind of feel like they should. I kind of feel like they should do a little collab album.
Fuck yeah, they should.
Yeah,
That's
why
just
not?
owed to us.
Yeah. Why can't we get that? We can get a Wiz and Currency. We can get a fucking Eminem and Royce. We can't get a Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah,
we got
exactly.
a Jay-Z and Kanye. We get a Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah.
Why not?
Set it up.
We got a Nas and Damian.
Set it up.
Set it up.
We got a Nas and Damian Marley. So it's like he's done collabo
Right.
albums. So it's like do it with Hove. Hove, do it with Nas. Let's fucking make
They
this
probably
shit
still
happen.
don't like each other.
You probably don't. Behind the scenes, it's
You,
just like,
you
it's all
think Nas
money.
walked off stage and threw his mic? Man, fuck it.
Fuck this nigga, dog. I still won, bitch. But I would like to see. I would like to see them do something together, man. You know
That would be
what I'm
nice.
saying?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be epic for like longtime fans of that time, music from them that generation.
Jay-Z also got a discussion going. Did you see this? By gentrification?
I did, but
Yeah. I kind of feel like it was a waste of letters on, and you know.
I
what I'm
won't
saying?
give my true thoughts on it because this shit like this happens, and especially on social media, this drives me crazy. I'm like, okay, I know this is the first time that y'all done heard of these things,
right?
And I know you're rushing out to give all kinds of uneducated, uninformed opinions,
Right.
and, you know. But I'll do whatever. I'm gonna let people rock.
No, I feel you.
Like,
So
okay.
he had
And I'm talking about the people online, not Hove.
right.
Yeah, because you did say I'm gonna let them rock.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about Hove. I'm talking about social media.
What had happened was Jay-Z did a kind of like a tribute verse to Nipsey a cappella, And one of the lines he was basically saying, gentrify your own hood before them people do. You know what I'm saying? Which is what kind of he was trying to say that's what Nipsey was doing.
Yeah.
Gentrification is not really seen in a positive light because of you got businesses or you got people of higher class moving into lower class areas, saying we don't have the resources. And then they bring the resources in. And then it costs money and it pushes out the poor people. And now you have gentrification. Right? And
ask anyone that lives in New York right now. Ask anyone that lives in Harlem. Ask people from Brooklyn.
Especially Brooklyn. I used to live in Brooklyn. And when I looked at Brooklyn on the Google Street View, just to look at the old place I used to live at, I was like, what the fuck? This shit looks clean, nigga.
Everything changed.
It's been...
Bro, it looks like a nice place.
It's been 8 years since I've been to Harlem, but even just from what I can see online, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
It's
happening in Harlem too. It's happening in a lot of places. It's happening in Oakland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It happens all over the place.
It happened in Austin already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I got a part of the quote pulled up here, but he said, like you just said, gentrify your own hood before these people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people move in. That's a small glimpse to what Nipsey was doing for anybody still confused as to what he was doing.
Yeah, that was the bars. So apparently, of course, Jay-Z gets attacked. They're like, no, don't gentrify your hood. So it becomes this battle of who's the most wokest. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, all right, even if he didn't choose the right words, it's the wordplay. You know what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever.
You're just saying take it into your own hands.
Yeah, I get, but see, there's people that's like, yo, black capitalism sucks, and I'm just like, all right.
Yeah.
There's really no winning. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, the economic experts who don't know shit.
Yo, that shit be like irking because I'm like, motherfucker. You know what's the funniest shit when somebody be like, how do you know this? Do you have a link? Bitch, I'm an economics major.
I'm saying, you don't take your
I have a PhD in economics.
Like you see my Twitter handle says PhD.
Right?
Carry your ass out of here.
I love seeing those people on Twitter like shut shit down, dog. Like, bitch,
that shows you right there. Do you have a link? That right there,
yeah,
is the problem.
Link.
And where's that going to take me? To the truth?
Yeah,
exactly. He's gonna tell you what I want you to believe. So, but anyway,
yeah,
I won't get started.
So by the way,
you gonna have me out here writing a think piece?
Yo, those think pieces be so trash too. I'm like, yo, get this damn shit out of here, dog. They write the think pieces that came out on Nipsey. They all kind of upset me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, all right, listen, I get it. People were upset about some of his comments or whatever. Yeah. Let that shit go, G. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had no ill intentions. You know what I'm saying? Man was just trying to point out a particular thing that was happening, and that's it. Yeah. He never said anything wrong. He never said anything that was, to me, that was like he didn't use any slurs. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't trashing anybody. He never said anybody is on that level. I know some people took it that way or whatever, and I can't tell people how to react or how to feel, but some of the think pieces was just straight up pure fucking garbage, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like some of those people really do be trying to capitalize off of a thing that's happening at that point in time. Yeah. So that's my personal take on it. So fuck your think pieces, nigga. Now let's do a think piece on this nigga YG's new video.
For artistic ignorance.
Right.
Yes.
Is this his new video?
Stop Snitching?
Stop Snitching, aka Stop Slaving.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the, YG the slave. Here.
It's just
okay,
funny.
Here's
it's just funny. Like YG getting like trying to get woke.
I'm saying, and everyone's not an actor. So when I see this dude walking around like this, talking the way he talks, holding on to his pants the way he does, I'm like, bro.
I'm like, nigga,
this ain't it.
This shit do not match.
Talking to whoever that lady was supposed to be, his mama or grandma in there.
Yeah,
I'm like, you first of all, you'll talk to her like that.
So YG's
do you have a bandana around your head?
Stop.
You a slave?
Stop Snitching. It features YG in the maybe 1600s.
I just
the Django days.
Yes, whenever this slavery was still happening, and He's basically saying stop snitching to the master. And
what his voice like? Nah, I ain't going.
He was like, "We got everything we need right here," which is just kind of interesting because I just don't feel like it's the song for that. You know what I'm saying?
Why you say we gonna run up in there? His voice, I don't want to honk down nobody.
Why would I honk down people? Shit. Yeah, I just didn't understand the the reason for doing that type of video for that type of song, but you know.
We tied the boy up to the tree. I was like, man, you gonna try to tie your boy up like this?
Yeah, for real.
I just wonder why that song though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the song should have been a little more introspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Am I the only one?
I just honestly feel like with the song how it goes and everything, it should have been more gangster. Like it should have been more gang. But then that's kind of like his thing, anyways. A lot of times, maybe he just was trying to do something different.
Trying to do something different.
Yeah, it just looks different because we're not used to that. Because he's still like Tom was saying, it's like he still was holding on to him like who he is still, and took it back then, but still was just like the way he was talking, the way the bandana still and everything. It was different. It was off. It was like he took a time machine back, and still was him, and just was stuck there type shit. And was just acting the same way he'd be acting nowadays.
Bumped it.
Yeah. Throwing up gang sets and shit.
Dude, he was walking around. I'm just saying, I can't take this no more. You're like, bro, what the fuck is happening?
Oh man, that's a funny video, man. But it was cool. I at least he's trying. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I do give it artistic ignorance because it is ignorance. I feel like he was trying to be artistic.
Given that it was a diss track too, I'm almost like, why not?
It was a diss track, yeah.
Just put your boy out there like you did at Coachella.
Yeah.
Maybe do the whole look-alike thing, when they, why not? But
Right.
Whatever.
Shout out to YG though, man. I know that he was saying he had music. I think he had done with Nipsey, and they were working on like an album, but they never got around to like doing like the full on. We might get your EP or something from him, Nipsey soon. So we'll see. Shouts out to YG though. We don't really got much else, man. We just got these reviews, man. What you want to go?
Quick reviews.
They're gonna be definitely be some quick ones. Okay.
Yeah.
What you want to start with, man?
Flip a coin. Whatever you want. Straight up.
I feel like we should start with let's start with Pivot Gang.
No.
Yeah,
that's a pivotal choice you made right there.
They're the least known. So for those of y'all that was into Saba's album that came out around the same time that J. Cole's last album came out.
Yeah, you were feeling Saba more than you did J. Cole.
I was. So that's kind of what made me interested in this new
checking it out.
mixtape / album called "You Can't Sit With Us" with the Pivot Gang. All right. So this is Saba's.
All them looking dapper, looking fresh, suited up,
right
on the cover.
This is Saba's pretty much, I guess. I'm not sure if this is his label or if this is squad.
His homies.
Yeah, his homies or whatever. If you're a fan of Saba, you'll probably like a large part of this album.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not a fan of Saba, this may come off a little different for you.
Yeah, you might not enjoy it.
Yeah. What did you think of? I guess like what were your initial thoughts going into this? And
I definitely love like the adult feel, like, and that's kind of what Saba brought that with his album. It's kind of like the production choices and everything don't necessarily to me fit with the content that they're spitting, but they make it work good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the beats are like completely different beats that you would hear sometimes, like, or you would think you'd hear for some of the shit they're talking about and spitting. But at the same time, they blend it in well because then they do put in the shit. They talk about shit that kind of goes with that adult feel too. But I don't know. I love the production, how they did it. Very adult, smooth, relaxing even, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot of lo-fi hip-hop beats that are on here. Which
that's a better way to put it. 'Cause I couldn't even think how to say it.
I'm a big fan of lo-fi hip hop. So, I actually liked. There's a good maybe 6 or 7 songs on here that I really like.
I was gonna say you put me on to lo-fi hip hop more than like.
Put you on
because from back in the day, I probably was more like, I ain't really feeling this and that. But you kind of did it yourself when we were doing music.
I was getting into that.
Yeah, you were getting into that, and that's what kind of put me on to checking it out more because, like I always said, I always felt like you was like. You and Mike back in there, y'all was like aces. Y'all were like the ones I was like, I gotta step up my game.
But you could tell that I was calming down.
But yeah, you calming down. But that's what I kind of felt.
I was getting more in pocket.
You were actually getting more. You were like you found your place in a sense of where it's like you knew where like this is what you wanted to actually spit about. You kind of you grew from that. Like I can't say that I didn't grow, but I just grew within what I was spitting about, how we were both spitting like more crunk, talk shit type shit. And then you kind of took it to like an adult level, smooth beats, you were in the currency at that time a little more also. So it's kind of like
more laid back
and shit. And that shit was dope. I mean, that's what got me into it. And then, this
kind of sounds like that.
Yeah, it sounds exactly. And that's, I was feeling that shit. Definitely. And I was listening to what they're saying. They got some dope bars in there. Like, everyone got some nice lines. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it's like full blown blow your mind, the bars.
I was going to talk about these bars.
They have moments where you're just like, that was nice. That was fresh how they fit that together.
Right.
And like some of them just like, who said that? Who was that? So then I got to look back and kind of see like in order who was saying it. Like I was like, okay, that was a hot line by this guy.
I got a quick question for Black Tie. Did you listen to this album? He was like, no.
I don't think I got the review list.
Oh, okay.
So, you got the list. You just didn't notice it was in there.
Is this on Tidal?
No. Well, this album, this is everywhere.
All right, just checking. Yeah. I know how y'all are.
But okay, so the bars. Let's talk about some of these bars. All right.
I wish I would have wrote some more down.
Well, there's a couple. They're young guys.
Yeah.
I don't really know the age range on them. But I would want to say anywhere from maybe 19 to 23. 18 to 23, in that range. That's what I'm kind of feeling like their age range is. And it sounds like it. Yeah. It sounds like when you're with your friends and y'all are just figuring out how to write a punchline. And now you're at the point where every line is a punchline.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where you're turning everything into like some kind of clever line, right? Yeah. That's what everybody did in the beginning when they first started. The ones who wrote bars anyway, so like spit like that, right? You get in there and you're having fun, and you're just. It doesn't matter what the line is going to be. Like you're gonna fit something clever in there,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Which I appreciate because they're trying.
It's a thought process.
It's a thought process.
It definitely shows that there was thought put into it. It's not just like I'm rhyming a couple words. You're actually trying to make something work within those words rhyming. You know what I'm saying? You make something more out of it.
Right. But the thing that comes with like seasoned rappers versus like new rappers is there's some things you just gotta let go. Okay. Like you can come across a line where you'll say something and it's like, you know what? Yeah, that's a cool line, but I don't need to say that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can just say just something real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
instead of a filler.
Right. You don't always have to put like a punchline. And I kind of feel like they did that with this.
No,
some of the lines were really dope.
Yeah.
And then some of the lines were kind of
over. It's like it's too much.
Yeah, it's just a little too much.
Forced. And almost like
exactly like forced.
Like they're forcing the punchlines and trying too hard to make everything stand out.
Right.
Oh yeah, I could dig that because when you're seasoned, it comes natural.
Right, it comes natural. You're not forcing anything.
And it comes at the right time. It's not just
right. It's like you're going and then you're just like
it's a build up.
Boom. You're not even thinking about it. It's just there because you just let it like naturally progress. Yeah. Versus like, yo, let me try to think of like what I'm gonna put in here, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's how it starts.
Yeah.
That's why I think like I like them because I know that as they go a little bit more, they get a little more comfortable. Mm-hmm. They start to kind of lay back, like kind of how I was when I started getting to a certain point. I just started laying back with it.
Yeah.
And you just let it come to you. You don't go for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think they'll get to that point.
I think they will too. I mean,
They're actually a pretty good Dreamville
squad.
Little runner up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely, because they definitely have that feel, of like that they work together. Like right. It's not like you're throwing a mashup of just random people and see if this works. You can tell that they've done this. Like they've been working on music together. They have good chemistry. That's what I'm looking for.
Right. Yeah,
there's good chemistry within them, within the group. You could tell, and I mean, just keep working on that shit. And yeah, like y'all can definitely be a threat. Once y'all get get it to the point where it comes natural.
Right. Some of my favorite tracks on here: Hero, Death Row, first track. Mathematics, the last song, Carnival. I actually know some of these artists like Sylvan LaCue. Mick Jenkins is on here on No Vest. Smino is on here. Yeah, they got a pretty solid little underground. And a lot of these tracks, some of them I did get a little like confused because I don't know if they're like hard tracks or kind of like club or trap. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of weird. Sometimes with some of their abstract flows and ideas on certain beats, sound a little weird. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I think they'll figure that out. Yeah, as they progress. Yeah. What you giving this? Scale of 1 to 10.
Scale of 1 to 10. I'm gonna have to give it a 7.5.
That's exactly what I gave it. 7.5. Strong 7.5.
Yeah, definitely 7.5. I wanted to lean almost giving them that 8, but just a few of those where it's just like a little off and like the oversaturated punchlines. Definitely remind me of the time when once you figure it out, like how to write a good punchline, and you want to make everything.
And you want to make everything a punchline, right?
I was in that stage at one point where it's like I was trying to make everything stand out because I was enjoying hearing other people do that shit. So then it's like I wanted to do it, and I wanted to. So
you just wanted to make the most cleverest,
yeah,
shit possible.
And then I just realized eventually I got to my point where it's like, I'd hit the punchline, but like I mean, I know you used to hear my shit. It's like it'd be sneaky. Right. A lot of my shit wouldn't.
That's the good shit when it's super sneaky.
Yeah, and you just be like, oh shit, your third time hearing it, then you catch it or some shit like that. Right. So I mean, they definitely will grow to get there.
When do y'all think that a group or an artist should drop their group?
When an artist should drop their group?
Yeah. When they start pushing their group. Or their crew.
When they should basically, you're saying like
artist comes out. At what point should an artist say, all right, it's time to bring in the crew?
Okay, when should they do that?
First album?
No.
No?
No. You should never do it the first album. You can have maybe have a track with your crew in there, but don't saturate your whole album with just your crew.
What about 50 Cent with G Unit? You Wish Die Trying came out. I don't even think that shit was even finished yet, and he started putting G Unit out.
That's true. But see, he had that's true.
What groups last though?
But he had a force behind him as well, so it's kind of like he had to make sure that shit was. Think about it, 50 Cent changed the game himself with the way he came into the scene.
Strike while the iron's hot too.
Yeah, that too.
You might not ever have this chance again.
Mm-hmm. Your squad will never get.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, St. Lunatics, Nelly.
They struck while the iron was hot.
Yep,
they did. Again, it fizzled out, but they got it off while it lasted.
Yeah, they have a moment. They
get in
made
there,
a stamp.
Make a couple million. Open you up at McDonald's. You good?
Hey, I'm talking.
You good?
I brought them up right now. That means they made some kind of stamp on the game. So it's like St. Lunatics. They did some of me. Everyone kind of brings that out. And does that.
This extra push and effort we've been getting from Cole lately seems like there's been a lot more poured into it. Mm-hmm. Again, he's been around for a minute.
Yeah.
Like right now, if he had a roster like that, now would be a good time if Drizzy wanted to push some people.
Perfect time.
This
would be a good time for Nicki to push somebody.
Push a group. If she wouldn't be a hater, perfect time. Yeah. Especially Nicki.
Right, especially Nicki.
The way it's going right now with all these female rappers popping up and killing it right now, it would be an amazing time.
Yeah.
But look what you've done.
But she could have a major time by scooping up some already somewhat established artists, like how Rick Ross went and got Wale, Meek Mill, and Pill.
Yeah.
Pill. I don't
like if Nicki Minaj went out there, y'all know Snow the product, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if she went and scoops her up from someone who has a little buzz but isn't necessarily huge, but has made a name for themselves, was working with Tech Nine. Now she's out there in the Bay Area doing music and shit from Texas. So she's doing something like that, because like she just doesn't have that almost like it's cosign of like someone like of a Nicki Minaj. But if she pulled her into the game and maybe found a couple other artists that are on that exact same level, make some kind of group out of them or just put them out there, yeah, she definitely could fucking make some. She could actually help her career by doing that.
I'm just wondering if Saba is doing this a little too early.
Yeah, I knew that's what you're getting at when you're asking, because like he barely just came out with that one album first, and then this is like already
right
Pivot Gang. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I almost feel like you should think he might be, hit it when the iron, striking gold, go
right.
for it, because it's like you felt like that album was better than J. Cole's. So
I did, but it wasn't widely accepted.
It was, yeah.
Widely received by a lot of people.
Yeah,
so
there wasn't the same opinion on all ends. There was other people who were like, well, J. Cole's.
There were a lot of people that thought that album was. There was a lot of people I seen that thought that album was better than J. Cole's, but I just don't think he had a lot of ears. He didn't have as many ears as J. Cole.
It didn't catch traction.
Yeah,
people heard it. People.
So will they hear this?
Let me ask you this: although it was, I guess it's kind of different. What did you think about the timing when Wayne decided, all right, I'm going to push my Young Money roster?
I thought that was perfect timing. Yeah, that was definitely
blown up. He had been in the game a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
Had the money and power behind him.
It was time.
He was up there riding a high wave, even on his own, and just like, I give you.
Right.
I'll give you these artists.
Yeah, because you really kind of want to be highly visible in order for you to show the crew, because that's kind of, I feel like, why Dreamville hasn't really like big boomed yet, because I don't feel like J. Cole is as visible as he should be. But I think that's one of the reasons why he did a lot of these features, so he could be more visible, be seen more, so he could push his crew. I think that's what he's doing when he's doing all those features. Literally like, yo, get me out here, I'll just kill these beats, whatever. Make sure y'all hear my people too. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know if Saba. I think Saba did it a little too early.
Yeah, so he hasn't necessarily established himself,
right?
Like fully. Like, I mean, yeah, you can't. Like when everyone that we stated brought their crew out there, they were at a certain point already in their career or they were at the top of the game with a single that they just came out. Like Nelly saying. Like, he was already, like, putting out his Saint Lunatics and videos with the first video.
Right.
I'm going down, baby. All that shit. He's over there doing that song, and you got the Saint Lunatics in there already. Just already kind of hinting at what it was to be.
Dancing and shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Spiderweb was like half mask.
With the mask.
Spraying the strings and shit.
He did.
He thought he was Spider-Man.
He did think he was Spider-Man. Yeah, what were we on back there?
He thought he was Phantom of the Spider-Man. Yeah. Because he had half his face.
He was two different people. But yeah, shout out to I think Saba's dope though. I really liked him. So
I think
we'll see how it goes.
I think this album's still worth.
No, it's definitely worth a listen. Most definitely.
Definitely, like I said, it gives you a good feel, like a different vibe, and still some of the shit that you want to hear, and some shit that you might not. But still, I mean, it's something to just to be open to listen to. Broaden your horizons a little bit. Check it out, and it may not be for you, but it's still worth the listen. You'll hear some hidden bars in there, some gems. But
yeah, let's move on, man.
It's like we did a review after the review.
Yeah,
of the same album.
Yeah, we're gonna make this one real quick here. Wiz Khalifa dropped Fly Times Volume 1, The Good Fly Young, and I wanted to check out Wiz Khalifa's album because I wanted to. There's always a part of me that goes back to listen to Wiz Khalifa's music. Yeah. Because I'm just looking for that.
Looking for
from that first high.
Like from that first time that you were like, yeah, this guy's the shit. And then it's like,
yeah.
You haven't felt that the same way.
Yeah, no.
It's because you stopped smoking.
Was Wiz Khalifa good smoking music?
Yeah, it is. Still is.
Still is.
Yeah.
This album right here was good. It was good. Smoking. You smoked to this?
I was flying.
Okay. Have you ever smoked to Wiz Khalifa's music?
He's like, I can't say that I have.
Just going into this, man, I was kind of, I didn't really know what to expect. I guess I was kind of expecting, the normal Wiz, the Wiz laugh, the weed references, blowing KK, fucking hoes,
and what did you
doing
get?
shows.
And what did you get?
I got Wiz laugh, blowing KK, fucking hoes, doing shows.
I was gonna say, to be honest,
with the Taylors.
You hear this album, and you've already heard this album.
Yeah. There's a couple vibes in here where I was like, oh, that kind of gives me like a little bit of old vibe, but
but I feel like it's just like it's like
there's nothing new happening.
I was gonna say it's almost like hearing a Master P album, or a Big Timers album, where you get some of the same shit from like the last album, just on a different beat and worded differently, or maybe said differently in a different order.
Right.
I feel like, and not to disrespect Wiz, because I mean, shit. Like I said, I smoked this shit. Good vibes.
Right.
Good feel. I actually like Wiz on this level. But it's what I expect. I mean, it's what a lot of people should expect still.
Right.
But it's not bad.
It's definitely not bad, but it's not like
good choruses,
super
and shit.
Fire.
But yeah, it ain't super fire.
It's not. It's not really like
it's not next level Wiz. I don't
know if we'll ever get it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. I think he
Wiz.
plateaued.
Yeah,
I think he's just like this is all you're gonna get. Taylor gang, paper plane.
Taylor's
paper plays, Taylor's papers.
Spitterverse popping up. You know what I'm saying? Ty Dolla $ign on the hook, and that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, they're not bad songs. They're cool songs to ride to. I'm pretty sure they're cool songs to get high to. I just, I kind of went here like, oh, maybe I get something different, but I'm not getting that different. Yeah.
I mean, it's Wiz.
Yeah,
that's I say just Wiz being Wiz.
Yeah, this is kind of like a review, but not really, because there's really not too much else to say.
Yeah,
if you listen to Wiz and you know what to expect, this is exactly
the
what
album
this is
for you.
Yeah.
This is the album.
If you like Taylor Gang, you like Wiz Khalifa.
This has your name.
You like smoking weed. You like Fly Times. This is the album for you.
Yeah, pop it in immediately.
Yeah,
and roll up.
Should we even rate this one?
I rate it a good time. No, I rate it.
Good time is a good answer, actually.
No,
yeah, it's a good time.
It's a good time. It's
cool party music or whatever.
Good party music, exactly. It's shit that you could just vibe to, just to listen, kick it. Everyone just kicking it, smoking. You just have that playing in the background, type shit. Yeah, it's that type of shit. I mean, if I was gonna rate it, I'd rate it a 7-leaf seven leaves.
If I was gonna rate it, I was gonna rate it a 6.5.
7
leaves. Not really much going on here. But shout out to Wiz though, man. I still fuck with Wiz, and I still think Wiz has done legendary things.
It's not the perfect weed leaf, marijuana leaf, but it's still good. Yeah,
still decent.
I give it 7 buds out of 10.
Okay, all right. With the weed references, here we go. Okay.
I was actually talking about beer, dude. Jesus.
We'll get to the last motherfucking review, nigga.
Yes, we are.
I know Black Tide ain't heard this because Black Tide ain't got a title.
Because he's not willing to pay.
Because he's not an old head.
He's not willing to pay $50.
Man gonna buy Disney Plus, but not buy Tidal. Okay. Yeah. You gonna represent Bob Iger, but not
good support.
Not Grandpa Hope.
Great support.
I could pay for Disney Plus for 7 people for the amount it costs to get Tidal.
Get the fuck out of here.
Tidal, the old head streaming service.
Falsifying.
So Tidal has
exclusive
the exclusive release of Bun B and Statik
Selektah.
I was about to say Static Major. Statik Selektah.
I'm glad I interrupted you.
Album appropriately titled TrillStatik. Not to be confused with Trillmatic. Where this podcast is hosted.
And not to be confused by Illmatic.
Yes, not to be confused by Illmatic. TrillStatik is actually a very dope ass name.
That is.
Yeah.
That's very dope. That was very fucking.
Oh, you want static?
Yeah.
You gonna get Statik.
That's that old head talk.
That's definitely an old head talk.
I got that static for you.
Yeah. Oh, I got static. You got static?
Oh, we got static? Oh, there's some friction?
Well, I'm about to bring you some TrillStatik.
That's
some good
that's
shit.
definitely old head talk.
It's definitely old head talk, but you know what? I love it.
Fucking was
That was brilliant.
it was fucking great.
It's genius.
And I remember not too long
Okay,
ago
listen.
with the last Bun B
Okay,
album,
now listen.
you were a little thrown off of like basically what we said with Wiz when you said about Bun B's last album about Bun B.
Yeah, but
And
I expect more from Bun B though.
hurt.
I feel you was hurt.
And guess what? And you gotta admit, on this album, he even says, so I can't remember word for word, but he said that, you know, he ain't gonna change. This is what what you get.
This is different. So the last
Wait,
Bun B
different 'cause of
album,
the Statik Selektah
last
section.
Bun B album we reviewed, I was a little harsh on it. So was Black Tide.
Yeah, y'all were mean.
I don't feel that we were harsh.
Okay, all right.
He's still bitter because he didn't get to hear this one.
Reefa was a little upset.
I had your back, Bumbita.
About it. Now, going into TrillStatik, I was actually when I seen it that it came out, I immediately wanted to hear it because I'm a big fan of Statik Selektah and his beats. I like his beats.
And the play on.
Yeah, I like the TrillStatik or whatever.
And
I like that because I just kind of started seeing it online on Twitter because it kind of just popped up. There was no like lead up to it or anything. It just kind of boom, here it is.
And the combination of states meshed together.
Right.
They did that shit.
And I had read that they had did the album in like one day or something. And then they like live streamed like the recording of the album. Yeah. So at this point, I'm very interested in the album. Yeah, I was very interested in the album.
That should have been under artistic ignorance right there.
Yeah. And he just brought in all the artists that day. And it's crazy because when you listen to the album and you listen to the second song, you hear Fat Joe or I think
the
it's
second
the third
song
song
is Method Man and Graph.
Right, third song
Fat
Basquiat.
Yeah.
And I hear Fat Joe saying, keep nipping your heart, he's a Basquiat. And at the time period, I was like, damn, this is fresh. Like fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But I went in there with more optimism than I did the last one.
Yeah.
And I was very impressed.
You were very satisfied.
This was a way better album than Bun B's last album. To me, personally.
Honestly, I liked the last album, but this I agree. It was way better than that one.
Right.
But I still like that last one. But yeah, this one.
I feel like Bun B stepped up his pen game just a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I felt like he was on Statik Selektah beats.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to spit on those. And I feel like because he was in there with a couple other barred up niggas, that he was going to step it up a little bit. He still kept it Bun B though.
Oh, he kept it complete Bun B and OG. You know what I'm saying? Definitely underground king.
Right.
He kept it. He just
he still kept it Texas.
Complete Texas.
Right.
And with just the addition of all these brilliant features.
There's definitely a lot of solid ass features on here.
Yeah.
Like you said, Method Man
together too. Like it's like when have you heard these people on the track together? So
just to give you a quick rundown of some names you might recognize: Method Man, Graph, Fat Joe, Smoke DZA, West Side Gun, Fame from MOP. I'm not real familiar with Waste P. I've seen the name, but I don't really know much about him. Uncle Murder's on here. Propane and Killer Calleon.
You got
Terminology. That I couldn't see it because I got the old phone. So
gotcha.
Propane and Killer Calleon. Big Crit is on here. Talib Kweli. So yeah, it was a solid 10-track album. In and out.
Yeah, it's short too. I mean,
with that list of artists, y'all really gonna tell me this ain't an old head album?
They got a deluxe one too. Shit, they got a. Wait a minute, I didn't even hear the deluxe one.
They have a deluxe version.
This is the deluxe version, yeah, with Toby. Damn, I can't. We They got Jon Snow with Paul Wall and Les. I fucks with Les.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they got with 4 more tracks.
4 more tracks.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a mini.
That came out. What 27th?
The next day or something.
Okay, yeah. So no, that came out a week later.
Yeah, a week later.
Yeah,
oh, shit,
yeah.
He added. He probably had some more people come to the studio and say, "I got to add these to the album."
Yeah, I gotta go listen to that. So there's a deluxe version of the album. Sorry, y'all.
We didn't.
But we're gonna do a review on the original album here.
Yeah.
Lyrically, it was good. Yeah. Where do you start? What are some of your favorite tracks on here? I gotta go with Still Trill.
Still Trill.
I felt like Method Man kind of snapped.
Method Man fucking.
I was impressed with Method Man too, and I know I shitted on Method Man. I've been shitting on Method Man a little bit here and there too
lately. Yeah,
but he snapped.
I feel like this was like.
He said it's apparent. He said it's apparent. That's why your parents call you boo boo. When he did the flow, call you boo boo. That was one of the illest lines.
Hey, he fucking killed that shit.
Yeah, he's got some.
I mean, everybody got on here and Uncle Murdo came on.
Yeah, he did.
And he snapped on there too a little bit. I was just like, okay.
No, he did.
Killer Cali on too.
Yeah, TBA, which is Texas Bar Association. Gotta let people know Texas got them bars too.
Yes, we do.
So I appreciated that.
And they passed with flying colors.
I really like the Basquiat song, man. The Basquiat song is one of my favorite songs on here. Yeah, just the production.
It was a very good song.
Production on here is good, man. This is a good album. It's good.
Adult sounding as well with the production, but very, very tasteful. Where it's like not necessarily it's like this sounds like just an old head. It just was like very.
It's good, man. It's an East Coast kind of feel with the beats. It is. Statik Selektah. You should know what to expect from that. And then Bun B doing. I thought it was a great album. I could be a little biased.
I'm gonna be completely biased. Yeah.
It's front to back. I picked out a couple of songs that I liked that kind of stand out, but to be honest, it's front to back.
You play this shit through, yeah, and you ain't gonna. There's no need to skip anything on here. Yeah. There really is not even a person's verse. Not to me. There's not even a feature where I'm like, yeah, I could do without that person on this song. It's like everything just fit in the way it was supposed to. It feels like
there's a guy from what's the Brooklyn crew, Flatbush Zombies. Yeah, that's on here. He came out with a pretty solid verse too. Yeah. No, this is good all around. Good all around. I want to hear Riffa's rating on this.
You want to hear my rating?
Yeah, I want to hear your rating.
He about to give it a 10. I can see it in his face.
I give it a 10.
Yeah, I know.
Impossible.
I give it a 10.
It's not impossible, bro.
This is a solid ass album, bro.
This is a great Bun B album.
This is a great Bun B album, bro. It's really great. It's a good one.
You can say I'm being biased, but straight up, like, this
listen, for like people that, album. If you're like a fan of the lyrics and lyricism, you like the East Coast boom bap, you like the OG Texas slang, you like to hear Bun B. If you're a fan of Bun B, you just like to hear Bun B talking shit. This is a good, solid album. Way, way better than, for me, way more listenable than his last album.
Definitely. What's crazy is that you said done in one day type shit. They go in there and they just fucking get in there and do it.
It feels like it.
It feels like it, but it feels like it's put together
way better, right?
Better than the last one. Still,
well, no, okay. So listen,
like, I feel like they really fucking like brainstorm and just put shit together.
I think you know what though, man. I think that people, when it comes to rap, I think that like. There's this thing where people like sometimes spend too much time.
Try too hard.
Yeah, they try too hard. They spend too much time like trying to make things perfect and tweaking and all this. And sometimes it's just like go in there, do it, put it out, and just let it.
You're gonna get a great album most of the time if you just do something.
Most people come out with good shit.
Yeah, when they just go in there. And
that's kind of how Pac operated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, bro, just write the shit and move on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep it going.
Came out with some fucking hits.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody told me this a long time ago. Like, there's the shit that you spend the most time on that people don't really be feeling, but the shit you just threw together, people be fucking loving.
Hey,
that's what I kind of feel like this is what happened with TrillStatik.
Yeah, prime example, just to throw it in perspective, like in like we'll understand this like with our old music. Remember, we spent the whole time making that one, like our first album, Hell Frozen Over shit.
Right.
And then me and Mike go and we fucking do that one track. 254. Do that real quick.
Right.
But then we just set it up to where it's like the breakdown was similar, all that shit.
And it came out dope as shit.
And I got hoes too. When we wrote that shit out, we put it together. It was just like we all got together. We all literally, like, we didn't just write, because a lot of times we just wrote our own verses. We had a concept and we write it.
Right.
But with those, we literally, like, worked together.
Right,
like,
sat down and like, yo, roll.
Hey, all right, we're gonna have a breakdown right here. Are you gonna say it like that? I'm gonna say it like this. And those came out great. Like how they were put together. That's how I feel with this. It's like they really were just in tune with what they needed to do. And fucking got in there.
It sounds like a fresh ass album too. Like just the concepts, the ideas. It just sounds like they were literally talking about what happened that day.
Yeah, and then it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's perfect into this song writing or some shit.
And they just threw it in there, and it just sounds like a little time capsule almost. You know what I'm saying? Of that week or whatever. I thought it was dope.
It was a great album.
I give it a 10.
There's no satisfying Black Tide. He's like,
that's not true at all. I'm gonna listen to it while I'm driving home.
You ain't gonna listen to it.
You can't listen to it.
You might not like it, dog.
You don't have Tidal.
It's not. No. It's on the other one.
You like Statik Selektah?
It's on the other one.
Oh, it is on the other one?
What's on the other one?
He said I couldn't listen to it. I said no, it's on the other streaming services.
Yeah, it's on the other.
Oh, it's on there now. Okay, it was exclusive to Tidal though.
Yeah.
I believe.
Probably a week later with that bonus selection.
God damn, man! Switch the title, nigga.
We're trying to get them.
Yeah.
Why?
Cause, man, first of all, you down with the culture. You got Rap Radar podcast number 2. Mm-hmm. You got all of Jay-Z's exclusives. You about to get Prince, okay?
And if you don't, we're kicking you out of the Truth Be Told. No, I'm like,
Trees has been real.
He said, I just got.
Yeah. He's like, fine, I'll show myself out. I'm not getting fucking Tidal, nigga.
He's like, I'm snapping myself out of here now.
Well, that's it, man. Yeah. We appreciate everybody for joining us. Make sure you subscribe, TrillMatic.com/YouTube. Subscribe on all the podcast apps. Leave us a 5-star review on the Apple Podcast app. We would greatly appreciate that.
Notifications so you are in tune for at the moment it's dropped, released, you're already one of the first to hear it, you know?
Absolutely.
And share it with your friends. Social media, share.
Make sure you look at the description in the podcast. Watch any of the links, videos that I put in there. And that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, go listen to that Bun B.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bun B.
163 out, and we going to be out this thing. No, I'm saying.
No, I'm talking back.
Deuces.
Smoke some, bitch. And a fight go with that.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to TrillMatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.